Lifestyle traits are rarely talked about, despite being extremely important through your playthrough of Crusader Kings 3. In this video, I go over what I think are the best of the bunch, coming through the mountain of garbage ones in the process. Alright, with that out of the way, let's go into my top 5 best lifestyle traits in CK3. I'm gonna start off my list by putting my pride aside and finally giving something regarding intrigue some flowers. Schemer as a trait gives you plus 5 intrigue, along with a 25% buff to hostile scheme success chance. Each point you have in intrigue gives you a plus 1 scheme discovery chance, plus 1 hostile scheme success chance, along with buffs to all other schemes and imprisonment chances. So, in total, from this one trait, you get a plus 30% increase in your hostile scheme success chance, which I shouldn't even have to say is amazing. Hostile schemes include murders, abductions, and maybe a few others. I honestly don't even know if there are any others. If there are, I barely ever use them. This one is even buffed more by the 2 other terrible traits you can look forward to getting in Intrigue. Moving on over to Martial, we see Strategist. Strategist gives your character plus 1 Diplo, which is basically negligible, plus 3 Martial, plus 25% enemy fatal casualties, and a buff which allows you to cross both straits and rivers without receiving a negative advantage penalty, which is pretty helpful if I say so myself. I will admit, there is a better general's trait in the martial lifestyle, which is Overseer, but I feel like Strategist doesn't go too overboard into being extremely niche like Gallant is. And I don't know about you, but Conquering is like 70% of the joy I receive from this game, so it's a must-have. Avaricious. I'm guessing as I say this one. I mean, what can I really say about this one? Plus 2 Stewardship, plus 15% holding taxes. Money is the lifeblood of this game. It's how you get a massive army, it's how you go on hunts, pilgrimages, it's how you host feasts and grand tournaments. You can pay people to join in hostile schemes, you can buy mercenaries, money is good, which means that this one is good. Continuing in the stewardship lifestyle, we move on to the administrator trait. This trait is a little less money focused, focusing more on managing your vassals. Plus 1 Diplo, plus 3 stewardship, plus 5 vassal opinion, plus 5 plague resistance, and plus 10 parochial vassal opinion. I haven't said that one either out loud. If you have a parochial vassal, you immediately gain a plus 15% bonus and opinion with them, which could end up actually saving your realm. The plus 5 opinion with everybody else helps as well, but it's obviously not as good as a plus 15. The added stewardship can possibly add 1 more to your domain limit, and the added plague resistance never hurts. It's a pretty good trait. I can't overstate how much I use this trait, and it forms the entire core of my strategy while playing this game. I usually try to make my kids go into the learning focus whenever possible, and whenever I play as them, I just beeline down the tree to make sure that they live long lives. You get plus 20% fertility, which I think is pretty meh. I would say that that's a pretty low tier trait to have, because it's like, you're gonna have to be super old to even want that to begin with. You get a medium boost to health and a minus 20% stress gain. This is the only trait throughout all the trees that passively keeps your character alive, whether it be from making sure that you don't die from stress, to just overall buffing your health. I would definitely take this trait if I were you. I really don't think that there's a better pick. So yeah, there's my list. Do you think my list is wrong? Just let me know, and thanks for watching.